Good afternoon. My name is Ian Jones. I am the Program Director for the Master of Physician Assistant Studies. I would like to thank you all to the inauguration, for joining us for the inauguration for the MPAS class of 2023. So welcome the students, family, friends, and guests, Dr. Nicholson, Dr. Bellis, faculty, staff. Thank you to Darlene, Beatrice, Tara, Rebecca for putting this all together. And I just want to start with the acknowledgement that the University of Manitoba campuses are located on the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Ojibwa Cree, Dakota, Dene peoples, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. We respect the treaties that were made on these territories. We acknowledge the harm and mistakes of the past. We acknowledge that Manitoba has treaties 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And to start, I would like to invite our honored elder, Margaret O'Valley, to share her story, her wisdom, and offer a traditional prayer for our journey as we begin. Dr. O'Valley, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for inviting me to do the opening prayer or reflections of elders in our province, in our city, and our university. I want to give thanks for that. I also want to thank you for the land acknowledgement. And there's so much meaning to the words that have been shared with all of you. And I want to say welcome to the students, students in the previous years, as well as the new students that are here today, and the families that are here also, or at home. I usually do the opening prayer in my language, and I speak Ojibwe, and then I try to translate to the best of my ability of what I said in the prayer for all of us and for you as the students of this coming season once again. Ujash Kubi Kandishnikas, Water Lily is my name. That's the name that I was given by the grandmothers some years ago. And I am from Saging First Nation. I'm part of the Treaty 1 territory. And I am of the Bear Clan from Saging. So I welcome you on this beautiful, beautiful day. And it's certainly a day to enjoy our day here at the opening of the coming season of your learning journey. So I will start with my prayer. Kajemanido Atsokanak Nimishum Sinanik Nigokumenanik, the Great Spirit, and the grandmothers and the grandfathers and the sacred legend keepers who have walked the sacred earth before us, would like to acknowledge all of the legacies that you left behind us as Indigenous people. And I want to give thanks for today. And I want to give thanks for the students that are here today, that are on a learning journey for the next few years. And it's really exciting time of your life to be here. And there's a lot of learning to do. There's a lot of interaction with your teachers and with your cohorts at the this time in your life. So it's an exciting time. So I say miigwech to the Creator, the grandmothers and the grandfathers for today. Ibugusenda mangu jemenedo. Chimeno seata uga weekend aswat. From a good place in our hearts, Great Spirit, for the students this year, that they will learn in a good way and they will do the work they have to do in a good way. It is an honor to be here with all of you. And it is an honor to be here today, period, with everyone. Kishemanito hebo wasene megwek. At sokanak na mishum sinanek, nibukumenanek. Chimeno seo tugo, kabikenda swad. We ask you once again from a good place in our hearts to look kindly upon the students as they travel through their learning journey, that they will open their hearts and minds in a good way. If they so happen also to work with our Indigenous people here in the province of Manitoba. So we ask in a good way that you be kind and empathetic with our people, no matter what you see or hear. Miigwech shashekadwa. We say miigwech. That means thank you to all of the people that are involved in your learning journey, because there will be many, many people that you will meet in the next few years in your stay with us at the University of Manitoba. That's what we call this place. A place of learning, a place of action, a place of unity, a place of finding good friends and acquiring new knowledge that will help you and enable you to work with people. For this I say miigwech. For this I say thank you to all of you, all my relations. Thank you. This much I will say today. Miigwech. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It is an honor. Thank you. Have a good day. Enjoy the sun.
Thank you.
Welcome to the class of 2023. And I'm going to invite Dr. Nicholson to say some words on behalf of the university, Dr. Brian Postal, the Faculty of Health Sciences, and others.
Thanks, Ian. Welcome and congratulations. On behalf of the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences, Dr. Dean Postal, who couldn't be here today, congratulations on reaching this goal of entering the Master of Physician Studies program and the next phase of your academic journey. As a future healthcare provider, you have the opportunity to serve our communities and improve the quality of life and health of Manitobans with compassion, honesty, and integrity. The Master of Physician Assistant Studies started in 2008 after several years of stakeholder input, discussion, and research in how to educate the best physician assistants in Canada. Manitoba is the first province to recognize and regulate physician assistants in Canada, and as Canada's first and only university-based master's level physician assistant program, we strive to offer a superior higher learning experience. Over the next 2 years, you will gain new skills, strengthen ones that you already have, and learn from top-notch faculty members in your field. Our goal is to educate outstanding physician assistant clinicians as generalists, medical providers, and future leaders of the profession committing to service, wellness, and healing. You will graduate with your Master of Physician Assistant Studies as medical professionals who think critically and reflectively. This program involves over 200 instructors and preceptors, is part of a diverse and global community of physician assistants. We aim for our learning outcomes to reflect our evolving profession and changing curriculum. The Rady Faculty of Health Sciences is comprised of the Max Rady College of Medicine, the Gerald Nisnik College of Dentistry, and the Colleges of Nursing, Pharmacy, and Rehabilitation Sciences. We offer interdisciplinary collaboration opportunities among health professions in education, research, clinical practice, and community engagement. As Vice Dean Research for the Rady faculty, I'm always impressed by the rigor and breadth of students' research endeavors. The Manitoba Physician Assistant Studies Program's research is published in the Journal of Canada's Physician Assistants, sponsored by the University of Manitoba, and the students' capstones research projects are viewed globally. In this last year, the Neil John Maclean Health Sciences Library and the Open Access Index indicated over 1,400 views of the Master PA's classes capstone papers, which were accessed through University of Manitoba MSpace. This is not bad for a program of 15 students per year, so we are getting global attention. International collaboration is an important focus of our dual campus of the Rady Faculty of Health Sciences. The Rady Office of Interprofessional Collaboration brings together students from across all colleges to learn about, with, and from one another, mirroring interprofessional healthcare teams in today's healthcare system. There's a growing evidence that healthcare professionals working together as part of an interdisciplinary team improves the quality of care. So you're going to be integral to all of the healthcare service delivery in this province going forward. I have no doubt that you will be exceptional representatives of the Max Rady College of Medicine, Rady Faculty of Health Sciences, and your profession. We will help you navigate and support you in your journeys towards earning your master's degree in Physician Assistant Studies at the University of Manitoba. Congratulations again to the class of 2023 and your parents and families who have helped you along the way. Don't forget them. They're there for your supports. Keep reaching out to them. I'm sure that they'll help you through. And the best of luck in your studies in this coming year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Nicholson. Dean of Research, huge supporter, and I believe your service also uses PAs. So it's always nice to have an employer here, and then we can tell them thanks for the jobs. So thanks for the jobs. We try to foster a collaborative culture that enables stakeholders to feel included, empowered, and valued. This program is tough, and at times stressful, at times sheer joy. And to quote LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow, "I know this looks hard, but it's really fun, and I know you can do it." I'm going to ask, we're going to do the stethoscope ceremony now? I think we're going to do the stethoscope ceremony now. Okay. All right. What we're going to do is have Dr. Nicholson on stage. We're going to be lining up students. I'm going to read, but first, what is the stethoscope ceremony? The stethoscope ceremony is used to represent the relationship between the medical practitioner and the patient. The stethoscope is only useful when there is communication between the medical practitioner and the patient, where the practitioner must first and foremost listen to the patient. Since the time of Hippocratic and Galen, medical providers have relied on sound to diagnose patients' physical ailments. To listen to the heartbeat, they simply put the ears to the patient's chest. Over time, we discovered that putting your head on a chest of a patient, male and female, has some issues, and so we developed tools to do this. But the first thing we must do is always listen to the patient. So I'm going to read the names, and please everyone forgive me if I butcher them. We're going to take some pictures as well. Gabrielle Dero grew up in Red Deer, Alberta, completed her Bachelor of Science in Psychology at the University of Calgary. She is an athlete and Canada's national speed skating team. She won 3 International World Cup medals, was named an alternative to the 24 Winter Olympic Games, and she retired from competitive sports to take a research position in Winnipeg at the Health Science Centre, studying congenital surgical abnormalities. Rookstar girl from Alberta received her Bachelor of Science in General Science from Mount Royal. She had moved to Canada from Pakistan at a young age. She speaks multiple languages, including Pashto, Urdu, English, Hindi, and Punjabi. She loves hiking, cooking, and painting. Emmanuel Hernandez, originally from the Philippines, moved to Canada more than 10 years ago. He received his Bachelor of Nursing from the University of Manitoba. His working experience at the Grace Hospital ICU during COVID periods, as well as before. And apart from that, he volunteers at the Red Cross, loves biking and hiking. Laurel Jones, I can get the Jones part right, from Toronto, recently from Interlake. Received her honors degree in nursing from the University of Manitoba. She spends her spare time with her family, living and studying in Europe, British Columbia. She enjoys reading, canoeing, backcountry camping, quality time with family and pets. Audrey Koteko from Zambia received her honors degree, Bachelor of Science in Human Biology from Southern Arkansas University. She completed her Master of Science in Human Anatomy and Cell Science from the University of Manitoba. She's been a hospital volunteer in perioperative care in multiple locations around North America. She's lived in Zambia, Botswana, and the United States and Canada. Case roll. Sorry, wrong page. Sophia Kennedy from British Columbia received her honors degree in life sciences from Queen's University. She's a member of Queen's Women's Varsity Rugby Team, all academic Canadian for 4 years. She's lived in Manitoba, Ontario, New Brunswick, Germany. Any other countries? Just a few. Okay. Other than sports and fitness, she has her life revolves around community involvement. Sarah Lewin Williams from Ontario received her honors of Bachelor of Applied Health Sciences and Athletic Therapy from Sheridan College. She worked as an athletic therapist in multiple fields and sports. She's taught first aid. She's worked as an educational assistant, coached basketball, Special Olympics team, hiking, horseback riding, ultimate frisbee, rugby. We're going to have a great sports team. Carly Monaco is from Winnipeg. She received her Bachelor of Science with distinction, a major in psychology and minor in biological sciences from the University of Manitoba. So she has multiple degrees. She was Vice President of Student Services at the University of Manitoba. She worked for the Winnipeg Jets ice crew for several years. Recently worked for a biopharmaceutical company looking at COVID therapeutical products. Ringette, soccer, dogs, coffee, amazing stuff. Shavira Narandis was born and raised in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Her family roots are extensive, including South Africa and further back even India. She has an honors degree as Bachelor of Science in Genetics, a Master of Science in Biochemistry and Medical Genetics. She's worked in clinical practice guidelines at Cancer Care, Manitoba. She's also a dancer. Xander Singh Narandis from Winnipeg, Manitoba received his Bachelor of Science major in Biology and Masters of Occupational Therapy. He's worked here at Health Sciences. He has tutored students. He's a movie buff, avid soccer fan, black belt in karate, enjoys traveling. Casey Rowan, originally from Toronto, received his honors of health sciences at the University of Ottawa. His second degree was a Bachelor of Science in Human Sciences from Athabasca University. Began his career as an emergency medical responder, has progressed, recently worked in the Yukon Territory as a critical care flight paramedic. Avid hiker, backcountry skier, volunteers any free time he has with the ski patrol and local search and rescue teams. Dana Salritico from St. Andrews received her Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Biological Sciences from the University of Manitoba, volunteered in various Access Community Health and Wellness programs, advocate for mental health, and took part in soccer and golf for the past 15 years. So we have some good coaches as well. So Jay was born and raised in Sri Lanka. In addition to her degree in psychology from the University of Manitoba, she's an early childhood educator, establishing her own Montessori preschool. She was a research assistant at Children's Hospital Research Institute of Manitoba, and she's looking forward to adopting a puppy. Julia Ward from Winnipeg received her Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and has a Bachelor of Science in Biology from the University of Winnipeg. Research assistant in Cancer Care Manitoba, co-author for several abstracts, and her own paper, Symptom Burden of Patients with Advanced Pancreatic Cancer, has recently been published in the Journal of Pain and Symptom Management. Outside of academia, she loves Lego, red wine, movies, and takeout. Joelle Woodridge grew up in Okotoks, Alberta, completing her Bachelor of Science in Neuroscience with great distinction from the University of Lethbridge. She spent 2 years participating in research laboratory that focused on prenatal stress. She loves to hike, cycle, spend time with family, dogs, the latest Netflix series. Okay, basketball coach as well. Thank you, everyone. I thought PA school was hard. We're going to move to the Hippocratic Oath. The Oath of Geneva is the one that we use here in the PA program. What we're going to do is I'm going to first have Dr. Bellis say a few words of welcome. Then he's going to lead us on oath. When we do, we want you to turn and look up at the camera. Should be the red light up there that I think should be working. And we'll go with that. Dr. Bellis. You have your copy?
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Jonathan Bellis. I'm a general internist here at Health Sciences Center. And I've been a part of the PA program, initially as the course coordinator for adult medicine and the clinical coordinator for internal medicine for now 12 years. And I have a great deal of respect and pride in the program, and that's why for the last 4 years I have agreed to be the medical director. To help train the clinicians, the care providers of tomorrow is a great honor and a great responsibility. And it's in this context that I have the privilege today of addressing you. So I'll start by saying welcome and congratulations. It took a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of intelligence, but also a lot of support from family and friends to get here. And where is here exactly? Well, you are on the doorstep to one of the most challenging, but also rewarding programs and careers in medicine. You will need all of those accrued talents and gifts and skills to be successful, but you're also going to need a lot of help and support, friendship to get through these next few years and subsequent years as you practice. So as I think Ian referred to, and Dr. Nickerson, who is one of my attending physicians, which tells you how old he is. And I was certainly glad not to follow him because, the amount of weight that a bow tie adds to a speech is hard to follow. Don't forget family, okay, throughout this. Don't forget family. Don't forget friends. Make time. And when you've made time, be engaged. Be present in those times. This program is hard. It has to be hard. You are preparing to look after patients in your future career. And I really hope that with a little bit of guidance from us and lots of support from your family, that you will be successful. And I have no doubt that you'll be successful in that career and also in life. And so I welcome you, I congratulate you, I wish you good luck, and I'd like to say that I very much look forward to working with each and every one of you over the next 2 years. Thank you. And yes, now I will lead you in the Hippocratic Oath. If we'll stand and face the camera. Now being admitted to the profession of medicine, I solemnly pledge to consecrate my life to the service of humanity. I will give respect and gratitude to my deserving teachers. I will practice medicine with conscience and dignity. The health and life of my patients will be my first consideration. I will hold in confidence all that my patient confides in me. I will maintain the honor and noble traditions of the medical profession. My colleagues will be my brothers and sisters. I will not permit consideration of race, religion, nationality, party politics, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect of human life. When under threat, I will not use my knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. These promises I make freely and upon my honor.
One of the nice things about being in the PA program is that we focus on getting the job done in a quickly and time-efficient manner. That be our education, that be our inauguration ceremonies. Dr. Nickerson, thank you very much for taking the time to be here. And setting the standard with the tie. It's really is a nice one. I want to thank all the family and friends and the PAs from coast to coast to coast who were able to join us. The program is tough. We build a community. Our program attracts amazing applicants, and not everybody can get into it, but the ones we do choose to get in are really quite amazing. It is always an honor to get to know you, and I'm so glad that you and your families were able to join us. Last year we were not able to hold a ceremony, and we basically met people individually out in a park. And we're hoping that things will improve in society, and through the practice of medicine, we're making a difference. And through that practice, we get better and stronger. So thank you and everyone for joining us. All right. Okay, thank you.